1, 2.
See you around.
Life be with you.
If you want to be part of the hunt, if you want to be a part of the hunt with this crank group Hemet has assembled, you're going to need to prove yourself an able panther hunter. We'll sort you out easy, don't you worry. Let's see you kill 10 young panthers to start. Tracking them down is only half the challenge.
Alliance. What can I do for you? Watch your back.
Master Hemetways will be so upset if he finds out. He trusted me to proofread the manuscript of his novel, The Green Hills of Stranglethorn. Everything was going well, but a large gust of wind blew through the camp and scattered the pages everywhere. I was able to gather most of the pages, but many are still strewn about the jungle. Collect the pages to complete each of the 4 chapters. I'll help you organize them. Turn chapters to me once you have all 4. Very good.
See you soon. Off with you.
Chapter 1 was quite riveting. Master Nessingwary sets the backdrop for the story, makes mention of his hunting companions, including me. But that's besides the point. Let me see which pages are still missing. Seems pages 1, 4, 6, and 8 are still out there somewhere in the jungle.
See you soon.
There we go. Quest log. Not sure if I need those quests in my journal, but I'll hold on to them just to see.
Great to meet you. Watch your back. Safe travels.
Chapter 2 was chock full of exciting tales of panther and tiger hunting. I just kicked myself around those pages blow away. Seems I was able to cover all the pages with the exception of 10, 11, 14, and 16.
See you soon. Watch your back.
Chapter 3 was my favourite. It tells of Sir Ergaden and Lady Ruark's first kill with a dwarven rifle. And the end of Chapter 3, why, such a cliffhanger. Looks to me as though we still need pages 18, 20, 21, and 24 to finish chapter. Those pages are out there somewhere.
Off with you. Safe travels.
Chapter 4, the big finale. And what an ending it was. We were only missing pages 3 pages for this chapter. We need pages 25, 26, and 27 to put chapter 4 back together.
Off with you.
Oh, red.
I don't have a target.
No need to go kill them.
That's still.
Oh, remember I was saying there's that PvP event in Ashenvale? When you get to friendly with your PvP faction over there, you get a Ashenvale limited mount. As in, you get at level 25, you get to use a mount in Ashenvale, and Ashenvale only. It's this to facilitate the PvP, rather than having people run around friggin' Ashenvale mountless. You at least get to use something. And the boss is actually rather generous. When it comes to the enemy commander, if you get a hit off on them, and then not leave not Stranglethorn, Ashenvale, well, if they die, you get credit. You don't have to deal the finishing blow. Just a single hit is enough, and then stay in the area. Even if you die, even if you're far away, just that hit is enough. I think this is a herb. No, it's just environmental. Makes me wish I had skinning right now. Melee supplies, guardians, gloves. Sure.
I can't use that.
Ah, to hell with it. I did want to use this so I could keep it on keep it off cooldown in case it was needed, but another choice. So I was up with her.
Safe travel.
The Stormwind. I'm just enjoying the music. It's nice.
Need help? Be careful.
Oh, you know it. No, holding on to that. I'm thinking what I could do is I really want to get back to cooking. Then again, if I go back to cooking, then I'm gonna have to keep revisiting Ashenvale.
What can I do for you?
I'm not sure what to do. I think I may auction more so I can clear my inventory up.
Be careful.
There we go. presently cheaper to buy bronze than to make it. Ooh, sorry. I didn't mean to hit off the mic. It's very tempting to go and make that. Okay, so 2 there, 4 there. I need to buy 2 more tin, then copper. I bought more copper than tin. Shit. I really want to go level cooking, but I just don't feel in the mood for that run through. Damn, I had so much there. I just don't feel in the mood for that run through. Darkshore to Asherville.
See you later. Let's actually fly up to Ironforge to do this. Need help? King's honor, friend. Light.
There we go. Here, I'll stop for a bit. BRB. Hey folks, and I'm back. 44, 45, 46. Alright. Ah, shit. Never grabbed the stuff from the mailbox. I have 20 copper bars already. But I need more tin. Oh, 21. Shit. 21 copper, no tin. 20 bronze, 8 iron. Jeez. Did I buy copper bars? I thought I bought ore. I'm guessing more tired than I thought. Paid no hit. It's a minor loss of money, but it's not that big a deal. Just checking. I thought I saw something, so I had to break out the torch. You know, folks, part of me's thinking I might call it quits here. I know my head hurts, my eyes hurt. I think I just haven't drank enough today. Or maybe I'm just knackered. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Here, I'm gonna stop a little bit. Hey folks, I'm back. I was taking a break there, ended up looking at my phone. Something's got my goat a bit. Let's get going on bronze. Gonna have to tap back out. My editor decided to open. My the mouse keeps jumping around, so it skips a bit of territory. And then, so instead of clicking on OBS, I click on the editor. Yeah, like when the things are like here and here, well, here and here, it's very easy to accidentally click. I'm getting, you know, Yahtzee. Yahtzee Crusher, zero punctuation. He does have the new show now because that was owned by Escapist and they left. Yeah, he's been kind of... I've kind of forgot the guy exists, in all honesty. He's been in the... I've been seeing him along my time... Ooh, actually, there's a negative profit for doing it this way. Shit. Could you stop? Fuck it, whatever. Just do it. I don't care. I'm like looking at two things and then forgetting to check a third and whatever. But yeah, I used to love his stuff when I was younger. Loved the like the long plays he would do with his friend. I can't remember what they were called. Let's Drown Out. They were fun. I know like some of his reviews, though people are apparently a bit, and a few people seem a bit sore about his most recent review. I haven't brought myself to watch it personally, but one of the jokes just seems extra dickish. He was always dickish, but it just seems extra personal. Like he knows the people who made the game, and they owed him like £5, or maybe he owes them £5 and he doesn't want to pay them back. And so he made some jibes how the concept artist needed to get a real job. Not quite how happy with how I phrased that. So, yeah, I'm not sure where I'll cut that exactly. But yeah, Yahtzee was saying that the concept artist needed to get a real job. And I'm really not sure what, like, it just seemed extra dickish. Or personal, you know? It just seemed... I know, it just seemed... Maybe it's been too long since I've seen Yahtzee and this is par, but it just seems like extra personal. Like, again, that they have history and there's like bad blood between the two, you know? He's always been dickish, but it just seems more so. Some people were saying he's just tired of, you know, boomer shooters. Then don't fucking review it. You know? If you don't want... There's a YouTuber online, Donkey, and he hates JRPGs. He goes out of his way to make them look terrible. For the joke. But then people reiterate his points. Apparently he's gone out of his way to post out spoilers separate to his videos on Twitter for JRPGs because he's disliked the game, so no one else can enjoy it because he doesn't like it. If you don't like it, why keep inflicting it on? Why keep going at it? Why, you know, if you don't like a game, if you don't like a thing, then why keep going to it? If you want to give it a chance to win yourself over, fair enough, but you're not going to do it when you approach it that way, you know? And you're inflicting that on yourself, then you're inflicting your bitter state on everyone else. It just seems dickish. Like, oh, I played a game that I disliked, and then you're going to be a prick to everyone else for it, post spoilers, be a random cunt bag. Seems just kind of dickish, you know? So, if he is just tired of boomer shooters, that's fair enough. We all go through phases of what we're into playing and whatnot. But then just review something else. Don't review it. Just say, like, you know, I have no opinion. You know, I'm just not in the mood for boomer shooters. I've fallen out of them. I don't think I would give it a fair shake. And then move on. You know? People keep pushing, just say no. And move on. You know, if he's a British expat, right? Well, if he's a big, bad enough British expat to... a big, bad enough British guy to be a random cunt online, then he can say no. That he's not going to review something. You should have that capability at least. God, this video is going to get downvoted to hell. Or thumbs down to hell. It's going to be a fucking pogrom building up outside my house. I've criticized the Dudkey. Or, is it Dudkey? Donkey? Donkey, I think it is. Yeah, Dudkey's the StarCraft 2 guy. Yeah, it's Donkey. I've never watched the guy. I've just seen him be... I've just heard about him being a gobshite, and it's just like... I don't want to watch that, no. He just sounds like a pain in the ass. Like, why would I inflict that upon myself? Jesus Christ. Like... That's a bit of a jump. No, that makes sense, but still, it looks worse than it is. course grinding stone shouldn't be costing that goddamn much. $18 silver to make them. Yeah, I'm still making it a loss no matter what it is. But yeah, I don't know, it just seems dickish. Just seems like a really personal jibe. Because, like, I played Calico. It's a fun game. It's a good game. Maybe part of me felt it dragged a little on that demo. But that's probably more me than it. And I've no issue with the art for this stuff. So I don't know what the basis for his the concept artists need to get a real job remark. Someone's claiming it's because his game came out a week prior. His game came out a week prior, and this is taking attention from it. I don't know if he's that petty, but he could be. You know what? Fuck it. I'm leaving that in. That remark there about telling them to get a real job. Yeah, it can stay the fuck in. That really got my fucking heckles up. Like, he's always been a prick and taking shots and made ribbed on games, but I don't know, it just seems like there's an extra level of bitterness there that either he owed them money or they owed him money. Someone else was claiming that it's because his game came out a week prior and their game did so much better. He's just petty and bitter over that. Again, I'm gonna cut that one bit of my heckles being up. I'm still cutting that out, but yeah, Yahtzee was being a bit of a cunt there. I'm not gonna bring myself to watch it. My blood is hot enough as is. Like, seriously, sometimes when I get annoyed, I can actually feel it in my veins. Right now, I'm feeling hotter, just from in general. So yeah, I'm not gonna inflict that upon myself. I'm gonna take my own advice about if you know you're not into something, don't watch it, and put it into action right now. See, I follow my own advice. It's not hard. But yeah, no, fuck y'all. We'll make this. I was thinking of making more shining silver breastplates. It's an option. But it does cost a lot to make. The other stuff I can work with, Let's make it over here so I can talk to this guy.
What's on your mind?
But yeah, I know he's always been a dick, but that one just felt like it really missed the mark. To steal lines from other people. Someone else was saying that he was a similar way for another boomer shooter that came out recently. Bears in Space. It's been a bit rough on that one too. Actually, I think that may have been the devs themselves saying it. But like, he's always been rough, but I think his biases show some days more than others. Alright. We'll finish off with these, then we'll start working on the green iron helms. I'll lose some strength, but I'll gain 9 stamina. Sorry, 11 stamina. And lose 8 spirit. Oh no, what will I ever do? But yeah, green iron helm, we'll grab that. I wonder if I've fully articulated myself. Have I worded myself well, you know? Basically, like, one person was thinking that he's just done with the genre. And that's a possibility, but in that case, move on. You know, go play something else, review something else. He's a big, tells himself as a big, bad enough dude, you know. He can, if people want him to review something that he's just not feeling, he could say no. He doesn't have to inflict something that he's just not in the mood for on himself and then take his mood out on the game devs for it and everyone else for it, you know? Like, if he feels he can't give something a fair shake, then he shouldn't go at it. So, I suppose I can't have really much of an opinion without watching it, but I really don't want to go and watch it, honestly. It, like I said, it just doesn't sound like something I really want to see. I'm getting annoyed enough as is. Actually seeing him rag on it would probably just really annoy me. Buy iron ore. I don't remember how many I need. Whatever, we'll go for 40. Having to do things this way is a bit clunky, but whatever. We'll make her work. It's 12 a helm. Not the best. Yeah, there's no way I'm making 21 of them. We'll go find a... Should I actually auction that? I'm probably done with course anyway. I'll make that soon enough. But yeah, like I can hear it already. Like I get Yahtzee's shtick is being a dick. It's just something about that remark really stuck in my craw. As he was always a dick, but it just seemed like more personal, you know? Like there was actual legitimate bad blood there between the two. We'll find the towers. I do wish this game was more like FF14 in regards to the auctions, where you could just stick stuff up and not have to keep putting them back up because you got undercut and all this. That would be nice.
Keep your feet on the ground. Aye.
Like, that's something that takes so much money out of doing auctions in WoW. You put up stuff, you put up a deposit, and then you get undercut straight away for half your price. And then 20 more auctions go up for that. You lose, so your auction doesn't sell. Now you have to put it up with an even smaller profit margin, maybe at a lower price. Maybe it goes back up, but it's down a couple silver. And you get undercut again. And you know, this repeats a few times, and now the amount of money you're making off it is halved. And it's still not selling. Or maybe then it sells. Maybe you just have to vendor it in the end. It's annoying. With EVE Online, with FF14, you can just stick stuff on your hireling and auction it that way. You check in on him once a week, like, hey, I remember I still have you in my service, and then you leave, and he continues trying to sell it. Certainly, I don't like the real money side of FF14, where with like the way Square have it set up. If you want to do auctions, you get 2 hirelings by default. And if you want to do anything more that the hirelings can do, send them out on jobs to get resources, or to sell stuff for you, then you have to pay real money to get them. They're like £1 a piece, but there's 7 of them, so that's an extra £7 on your subscription. So you can auction an additional 140 items. Like, it's a ridiculous thing. It makes it one of the more expensive MMOs to sub to. EVE Online may be slightly more expensive now. Its sub costs have gone up, but yeah, FF14 does have its downside there, but it does have its upside in like in how the stuff works is good, but then there's the corporate greed there. It's probably the one thing keeping Square Enix afloat at the moment, but yeah, they've made some questionable decisions, like selling off 3 companies for startup cash for NFTs. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I wish WoW auctions function more like FF14 auctions. That would be nice. Certainly this is classic, but this is how modern WoW still works. It's annoying. Paying a deposit, getting immediately undercut. Item never sells, now you have to re-up it. now at a lower price, and with stuff already taken out at profit margins. It's frustrating. All that for only 4 helms.
What's on your mind? Be good.
Apparently, was wearing a footman there with that helm. That's the footman icon from Warcraft 3. Honestly, I do like the coif. But you need to move on.
Hello. Keep your feet on the ground.
Hey folks, and I'm back. Okay, that's done. Looks like he's the same helm as me. Do think I will be calling it quits soon. Getting some sleep. No, my finger twitched. The Ashenvale event, the battle for Ashenvale, is starting in 15 minutes. Thing I do to save some silver. I'm just listening to the music. It's interesting listening to music and like trying to, like, you know, they trying to understand it, you know? Like people always talk about, oh, this sound is meant to represent, you know, the coming of spring, and it's just like, yeah, it's a whistle you're playing, mate. It's trying to actually get it, you know? It's interesting. Like this. I know, this is gonna probably not sell. Probably gonna get undercut. But it's a chance of profit. I'm taking it. You don't have to expect too much while you're leveling. You know, dwarves are so nice, let me just use their Great Forge as my anvil. Also, I don't know anything about that Great Forge. They've got a Great Anvil. It's still there in modern WoW, and There's next to nothing about it. It's like, okay, it's your great anvil. Tell me about it? No? Alright. Wouldn't mind making this. It's a little weaker than what I currently have, I think. Yeah, I have my strength. I gain stamina, but I gain a ton more armor. Still losing 7 strength. It's kind of sad. I'm getting weaker. And that's worthless. Keep your feet on the ground. I'm one level off being able to use the blueprints I have in my bag. The plans for the Axiax. There you go. One strength, 7 stamina. 8 strength. It's the sword I got way back when. Of course, if I got an axe, I would have to go train up axes next. Gone from maces to axes, maces, swords to axes. And say if I did go for the Ragnaros legendary weapon, I'd have to go start training up maces again. Okay, I'm curious. No, Emerald Dream Helm. This looks a lot like what I have. Taste for blood. Now we're getting Peace Officer's Torque. And as you can see, as a warrior, he gets that extra stat stick in the form of the bow. I get nothing. I get Librams at level 50. There is more money buried under all this, but I have to get through it all to get it. I'm not sure on... Oh, my freaking arm. I'm not sure on dealing with it. Fuck it.
Inventory is full.
I'm gonna sell that. Sell that. I think I'm about time to sell the stable boots and the silver bronze gloves. May as well keep that up all day. Better for me to vendor that. Better me to vendor this, as it's never gonna fucking sell. Certainly not for that price. Don't know why some people keep doing that. Vendor that, vendor that. Find the vendor, find the vendor.
How are you?
Rage potion. It's only 12 copper. Surprised I'm having so much difficulty getting. I'm surprised I'm having such issues getting some herbs to sell. Probably vendored out soon. Oh, nice. 45-minute buff. God damn. Eh. Just having a quick look. Remember, line judgments. Remember, I was reading the patch notes from patch notes earlier. Just curious to see if there's on here. No, I think the only blessing thing was the Horn of Lordaeron. And I'm broke. There. Alright, it was a lot less money than I thought. Well, a lot less money. There we go. We'll get these up. May as well. I was thinking of not putting stuff up till later, but then it was just, I'm out of money now, so let's make an attempt to sell something. There we go. So, I'm going to leave this here. I hope you've enjoyed. Till next time, love and peace.